Everything you want to know about getting lash extensions done, you will find out in this video. We are gonna go on a field trip. I just got back from getting them done. I take you along with me. I show you every step of the way, what it's like, how much does it cost, how long do they last, how do you care for them. It's all in this one video. So let's head out on our little field trip. So personally, I just get my lashes done if I go on vacation. It's just one more thing I don't have to think about. If I want to put makeup, I can. If I don't want to put on makeup, I don't have to. I'm going on a beach vacation this next trip, and it's just nice to sit around the pool and not worry about makeup. I do still have to do my brows because brows, lashes, maybe a little lip gloss. And the reason I don't do it year round is because it's just a commitment. I've got to make that appointment. I got to get to that appointment. It's every 2 or 3 weeks. It feels like a lot, but if you have that patience, it's just transforming to already have your lashes done. You wake up in the morning, you can go anywhere and not even put on any makeup and look done up. One of the really important things when you have anything like this done is finding the right person to do it. You want someone who has that artistic touch. You don't want to look like the big clobs of lashes on your face where, whoa, here comes Carolyn and her lashes. That doesn't look natural. The more natural you can make it look, the more beautiful it's going to look. So ask around, find out who is the best person in town and go to that person. So the whole process is going to take you about an hour and a half the very first time you go. You're getting the full lashes put on. When you go regularly, if that's how you do it, if you go every 2 or 3 weeks, then it's probably gonna be about a half an hour or so each time you go. But that first initial time, they're starting with nothing, so they have got to really spend a lot of time getting them all on, and then you just sort of get little fills put in as they fall out. And you just want them to naturally fall out. You don't want to be tugging at them or pulling them out in any way. That is not a good idea, ladies. So when you go that first time, wear something comfortable. Most places will give you a blanket if you want that, because sometimes that air conditioning kicks on and it gets chilly. And for me, when I'm laying in one position for too long, I kind of tense up and I find that my lower back starts to ache. So I try to go as comfortably dressed as possible. And I just wore this tracksuit. It's from Free People, and I really like it. I actually got it to travel. I thought it'd be a good travel outfit. The top and the bottom come together. But I have been wearing it every day. I always go to the same lady every time I get them done, but it's only a couple of times a year, so she doesn't remember what I like, and I don't always want the exact same thing. If I'm going to like a formal event or something, maybe I'll go and want something real glam, but if I'm going on vacation, I usually want it to look a lot more natural. I told her it was a beach vacation, so when she heard that, she said that I probably want more of my volume in the middle and then have it tapering on each side. She said the cat-like one where it's longer on the edge, she said that doesn't last as long because having all that heaviness on the side, those lashes will fall out easier. And she thought that going to the beach, although I don't put my head under the water, but she probably thought I would be swimming or something. She said that those lashes are not as strong when they're out on the edge. So her recommendation was to put most of the volume in the middle and then taper on each side. And I really like it. I think it looks great. So finding somebody good is just, I think, word of mouth. You've got to ask around. If you see someone and their lashes are really pretty, ask them where they get them done. That's how I found Lisa, a friend of mine, always looked put together. First thing in the morning at the gym, I knew she hadn't done makeup, but just because her lashes were done, she looked just all put together. So I asked her where she went, and that's how I found her. It's an art. You want someone who has that artistry, that has a good eye. You don't want someone who just does it one way either, because every face shape is different. Every lifestyle is different. Everyone's lash needs are different. So you want someone who's going to ask you questions and give you their recommendations. If you have a friend who you just love her lashes, ask her. But maybe you don't have a friend, ask strangers. I do that all the time. If I like someone's haircut or their hair color, They could be a complete stranger that I'm just walking past on the street, and I will stop them and ask them where they get their hair done, where they bought whatever they're wearing. I mean, I always talk to strangers. That might not be you, but I'll talk to anybody. And I think that's how you find things out, is just asking. Inquiring minds want to know. Ask the questions. Mostly people are very happy to give you information when you're giving them a compliment. When you say, I absolutely love your lashes. Are they yours? Or do you get them done somewhere? And mostly they're gonna be happy to tell you where they get them done. That has been my experience anyways. And then after getting them done, you cannot get them wet for the first 12 hours. After that, you can go in the shower and let the water run over them. I'm really, really, really careful when I get my lashes done. I wash my face really carefully around my eyes. I get in there very strategically around the lash line. So I am really careful. And they give you the little spoolies to brush them out every day, because sometimes they'll go a little cockeyed. So you want to really make sure they're always brushed in the right direction. But the more careful you are, the longer your lashes are gonna last, and then you can stretch it out for that 3 weeks. If you're really rough with them, first of all, you're gonna damage your own natural lashes, and then you're just gonna have to go back more often because they're gonna fall out pretty quickly. She did say that if you want to put a little mascara on the tips, you can, but I think the whole point of having lashes is not wearing mascara, and I like that because I just find mascara is a little messy and I don't love wearing mascara. I do still put it on my bottom lashes. Now that I found that Prime Prometics, the brown one, I put it down here and it does not leave that brown smudgy mark under here. That initial first set of full lashes cost me $150 plus tip. So just depending on where you live, it might differ a little bit, but that's what it cost me, $150. And then when you go back for the fill, it's $70 or it might be $75, something like that. So it's a lot less expensive just to go for the fill. And if there's anything I didn't cover and you still have questions, leave it in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. But for now, that is it. I am so glad I got to hang out with you today. Have a wonderful day, you guys. I love you. Bye.